many entrepreneurs that we work with are what we typically refer to as first-generation businesses. And many a times businesses focus on really getting in the business. But are you focusing on building a legacy? Are you focusing on building generational wealth? And I think it's a key thing for us within the South African context to start focusing on building wealth.
So it's important that you define and start analyzing what your business is and make sure that you give the customer what the customer wants, because it's not what I want, it's what the customer wants. So aiming high, I've given you when I applied, we aim high. When you do transaction, we try and say, listen, let's go for the best. Doesn't mean that you will always succeed, but you must aim for it. And so I think it's important that as entrepreneurs, as people who run businesses, we need to take those setbacks as lessons and let's learn from them, but keep moving forward. You have to think about how do you grow your business. You're not going to grow your business if you don't have the right people. We want to make a quick buck, or we really want to create a legacy. Because if that's the kind of thinking that you're thinking about, when you go to those 15 years, to those 20 years, then you must say, let me not take this money. Let me reinvest it back into the business. This is when I think we can truly talk about that we have empowerment. And when not my kids, my grandkids or their grandkids can say, yes, companies that have been started. That's when I think we can really say we've created a legacy and we've created wealth and we've created businesses that survive generations.
You started off as an engineer. Was the dream of this whole entrepreneurship thing ever there?
I think deep down I've always thought I will go into business. To me, studying was something that you almost like needed something to fall back to. But more importantly, engineering to me was something where you studied and it taught you how to make things. Mm-hmm. And so I kind of like thought, do engineering work and then maybe try and start something. I think deep down I always had that view that I would eventually want to go into business and make something.
My name is Godfrey Pangeti. I'm the CEO of Sharpshow Engineering. And the business is that 5 years that you talked about, where you really want to grow. And then you see opportunities and you want to raise funding to grow and compete with the big guys. What is the best way, according to your experience?
What's more important, is it the finance or is it having customers? What comes first between those two things? And at times, partnerships. It's someone in a similar business, but they must also share the same value system and share the same risk appetite as you have. If you can identify that person, and then you can team up with that person, combine, you've got a better chance now without you having to buy or raise money from anyone, but teaming up with him. These things about the value systems, what you believe in, what drives you, those things are important to make sure that the partnership works. And so if you can find that person, it may actually be a much better option than trying to either get a person to invest money in you or go to a bank and raise a loan.